Hi Blossoms, it's Shari Blossom. Welcome to my channel, Shari Blossom Beauty. So I haven't posted a video in a few days. I haven't been feeling up to par, and recently I got some bad news. But I decided that I'm not gonna let that deter me and stop me from posting the makeup tutorials, because they actually make me happy. Pretty therapeutic. So today's makeup tutorial will be featuring a MAC pigment, better known as Naked. So that's the pigment there. Okay, so it's also going to be featuring some drugstore mineral eyeshadows. I guess those also could be considered pigment, because pigment is just basically loose eyeshadows. So let's get started. I'm going to use as a mixing medium my TEMPTU PRO silicone based mixing medium, and I'm just going to place a little bit of it on the back of my hand. I know I should have a palette, but I'm just going to place it on the back of my hand. I'm going to get my eyeshadow brush. I'm going to dab it into the mixing medium, not to soak it, just to wet it a little. And I'm going to take what's in the cap and I'm going to start to apply the loose eyeshadow. Okay, so this is how it's supposed to look. Then I'm going to add a brown loose eyeshadow. Again, I'm just going to dip my brush into the mixing medium and get a little of the brown eyeshadow and add it just above the crease. Okay, so this is how it's supposed to look. Now I'm going to take my blending brush and we're going to blend the colors together, and we're going to blend out right above the crease. So now that we've blended it out, let me zoom in for you guys so you guys can see. See? Okay. Now we're going to add the MAC pigment and Naked, which is a very pretty, it's a very nude creamy color. It's definitely good to be used as a highlight. And pigments are awesome because you can use them in like so many different ways. I used to actually be afraid of pigments a little bit, because I'm like, oh my god, you know, the loose eyeshadow will get everywhere, it'll get messy, it'll ruin, you know, my eyeshadow look and what I've already done. And it's really not like that. So if any of you guys think that, just get a little one. Like I said, start off with a drugstore one and practice. So I got a little on my brush. I placed a little in a cap. And I'm going to take it and apply it here to highlight my brow bone. Okay, you see how I applied that? And I'm just going to blend it a little. So get your blending brush. Okay, so this is how it looks. Let me zoom in for you guys. Check that out. You see? Very nice, and it blends seamlessly. See? Okay. So, and make sure after you use your pigments to put the cap like right back on it. You know, it's not like a regular eyeshadow, you know, where maybe if you drop it, you know, it may not break. This one will spill out and it'll get everywhere and it'll be hard to clean up. Trust me, I know from experience. Okay. So, brush. Okay. So now that we've blended everything out, what we're going to do is take a black eyeliner pencil and line our waterline. Okay, now that we've lined the upper and bottom waterline with an eyeliner pencil, we're going to add mascara. And I'm using my go-to, my holy grail, my Maybelline Lash Stiletto. So what you want to do with the mascara, I'll probably do a video so that way you guys know, is take the brush, put it right at your lash line, wiggle it side to side, and then bring it up like that. So that way what you do is you plump out the lashes at the very, very base, and then you just separate. That's if you kind of like that full thick look, but then that length and the separation, which I like. Okay, now that the mascara is applied, I'm going to zoom in so that way you guys can see the completed eye look. See? And you see how I kept the eyeliner pencil close to the waterline? I'm squinting so you can tell. Okay, now we're going to add blush. And I'm using my Black Radiance Soft Honey. Usually when I do a bold eye look, I try to keep everything else neutral. So we're going to take our blush brush, smile, and sweep back towards the hairline. Repeat on this side. Okay. I'm going to set everything with powder as I usually do. Okay, and now I'm going to take my lip brush. I'm not using any liner today, any lip liner. And I'm going to take NYX Lipgloss in, what color is this? Tanned, which makes for a great nude lip. And I'm just going to add a little, just to nude out my lip just a little bit. Okay, and voila, this is the look. I hope you guys like. Check out my blog, www.cherryblosombeauty.blogspot.com. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.